Welcome everybody to RVT. This is RVT Rasheed's Video Tube in conjunction with RMGC Rasheed's Music Jukebox Center. And I'm Rasheed, man, coming on live on social media, Google, YouTube, Instagram, and other social media platforms. Glad you guys are here. Your choice is predicting your future. Thank you so much for choosing me to listen to me at this time. If you got another computer or so forth, open up another window, feel free. Yeah, because we just kick it back on here and chewing some fat. Our next picture probably will be a North Sea tour. Okay, so you know that. Another North Sea tour. Yeah, I know how much y'all love that. So that's coming up next. But for now, just sit back, relax, and let's just hang out for a bit. Do some talking. Watching some news here. Trying to get caught up with everything. And at the same time, I'm looking at, I'm doing some editing. I have some videos sitting here. And these videos been sitting here for a while, so we finally, we're getting around to them. And editing, got this new computer out and everything, and we're just editing from our old computer on a new one. What better way to learn about a new computer but to use it with editing old pictures? And that's what we're doing here. That's what's going on here. Really cool. Really cool. I'm not in the mood for drinking hot chocolate, but I am in the mood for drinking hot tea. Now the question is, do we have any tea bags in that goddamn cabinet? I know we didn't buy no tea, but I know that we probably had some sitting. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in there and see can I dig some out. I think that's all. And we finished. Yeah, we're finished. We're finished editing. Now we have nothing to do now. So we decided to come on the air for a while and hang out, talk some Rasheed content. Very exciting. What you're looking at on the screen there is what we chose to be looked at. Been working on Lily from Not Lily. Boy, these names. Give me a second here. If y'all not seeing it on your screen already, it's embarrassing for me. But Lily, been looking at Lily. Been looking at Tilly. I've been doing a lot of things with her. Trying to get her background together, or what kind of woman she was before she became this police officer. And I'm telling you, man, it's when you're creating something, and you let shit sit there, and you're trying to make something, your brain will get really fucking warped. Really fucking warped. And dealing with this Lily thing, this Lily woman, it's, she's a clown. But she's not a clown, guys, but you get what I'm saying. Your mind get really warped. This is going to be something really, this animation right here is going to be really different. It's going to be really goddamn different, but yet and still, it's going to be nothing you haven't seen already. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, it's really going to be something. I have this collection of photos of Tiffy Taffy, before she became a police officer. I have her in two parts. I have her as a juvenile. First, I have her in three parts. I have her as a toddler, a juvenile, and a young adult when she first started taking pictures. Lily ain't got nothing of the sort. Just Tilly. Just Tilly has that. And she's just is getting warped out about her life. Creating her life, seeing her life like just morph until I see a vision of what kind of person she is. She has to be different from her sister, Lily. She has to be different from her. You know, Lily is the leader. She the one got her sister Tilly into being a police officer. This is a land that's full of toys and candy and treats and sweets. It's a land full like that, full of stuff like that. So it's not just like your average land, like animation, a police officer. So for like when they did Fred and Barney was a police officer with the schmoo. You know, it's not like that. It's like the whole land is just different. It's full of treats and toys. This is going to be one hell of a different animation. Most likely it's going to run right after Linda Lee's. Most likely it's going to run right after that. The rest of the women's, the girl shows I have on hold right now. The rest of the girl shows I have on hold. But this is fascinating to do because I'm noticing as an animator, as I'm doing it, it's something I never seen before. Usually, when an animator does some animation, it's something that they saw before. Like I'm pretty sure that Schultz, when he did Charlie Brown, it's something that he still saw before, like the Our Gang series. Even if it wasn't animation, it was kind of like Our Gang. And maybe it was another cartoon about kids before Charlie Brown. You see. But it's something they've seen before. They're doing this animation, something they've seen before. We did Roger Rabbit. You go, okay, Bugs Bunny, so forth like that. Bugs Bunny and so forth. So it's something you've seen before, Funny Rabbit. With this here, as an animator, and we're doing this around here, you know, it's really amazingly fascinating because it's something I never, that's brand new, that's never been shown before. That's primarily why we have that show, Would You Make This a Saturday Morning Cartoon? And we bring on this animation nobody's seen before, or so forth. Would you make, because it's so fascinating to do something that you're not familiar with. And this Lily, aka the Lollipop Cop, is something that we never ever seen before. So it's giving me a certain feeling when I do it. You know, a different feeling. I'm impressed by it. Mesmerized by it. But the thing about it is when you're creating characters, you can get so warped out sometimes when you create these characters. And Tilly, her little sister, it's gotta be one of the work those characters is coming to be. When I'm talking about, like when I watch Linda Lace, I say, okay, alright, people may think, okay, women don't act like the girls don't act like that. Well, they used to act like that in the 70s. That's how I'm able to project it like that. And of course, this is Linda Lace. Well, with Tilly, it's the same thing. With Lily, aka Lollipop Cop, it's the same thing. They act a certain way that reminds me. You know. And you may say, well, their looks are totally different than the way they acted. It's okay, that's not a bad thing, that's good, that's what I want. Well, it's all what the artist want, you know. It's just fine. It comes out just fine. Let me see if I got this tea on the shelf. Hold on for a minute, guys. Let me see, can I get something on here? I know y'all don't like that news shit. I don't like that. There's nothing really on the news, per se. It's absolutely nothing worth repeating.
Same burger, same bun, same fries, no fun. Arby's is different. Same meal, same place, same deal, same taste.
Hey, it's the Arby's Great Escape from Boring Burgers. Right now, we've got lots of different ways to escape, like 3 delicious kinds of chicken, 3 low-fat light sandwiches, and our freshly sliced roast beef. So escape to Arby's or...
Same meal, same deal. But Arby's is different.
Hey, different is good.
Get branded at the American Pants Company's brand name sale. Get branded with acid wash jeans in fantastic new colors. Jordache, Bill Blast, Sergio, Calvin Klein, Alessio, and Ginger from $29.99. Get branded at the American Pants Company with Zodiac sweatshirts, $10.99, sets, $24.99, caps, $3.99. On sale now at the American Pants Company, Frankfurt, 69th Street, and Roxborough, and our new store at 12th and Passyunk.
The wet ones when you want one.
Wet ones are the Clean Up Fresh Up Moist Wipes for sloppy, gloppy, lollipoppy, drippy, dippy, potato chippy, build a fire, change a tire, slimy, grimy, lemon, limey, gooey, gluey, barbecuey, tutti fruity, baby foodie, spilly, chilly, charcoal grilly, icky, sticky, lipsticky messes. So keep them handy. Stick them in the kitchen, park them in your car, bench them on the workbench, pack them in your sack. Then when someone makes a mess, just say,
here's the wet ones
when you want one.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure for double mint gum. A double great feeling, making you realize double is the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double mint gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double mint gum.
When you're searching for something for your little girls or boys, and you're finding high prices but not finding toys,
and you're sad and you're blue and you're tired of running round,
let Lionel Kitty City turn that frown upside down, upside down. With that selection, upside down. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. Their prices and selection are among the best around. There's Lionel Kitty City, turn that frown.
Wall-to-wall sound and video.
It's wall-to-wall sound and videos. Everything's on sale. Celebrating our 26th anniversary. You'll save on the purchases of TVs, VCRs, CD players, records, tapes, and CDs. Everything. And you may be the lucky winner of this 1988 Dodge Daytona. Our 26th anniversary is really something. In fact, it's everything.
Diamonds, you can't go wrong. Jim's Kid shows you what it's all about. Robbins Diamonds takes the guesswork out. Rocks and Robbins. Rocks, Robbins Diamonds. Rocks. Get your Rock and Robbins Diamonds and we'll rock tonight. Terry's got a diamond in his beard.
Lots of people think that's really weird.
Get your Rock and Robbins Diamonds and we'll rock tonight. Rocks and Robbins Diamonds.
A cut above the rest.
Nothing worth repeating. I'm trying to... Well, just hold on a bit. Y'all can stand quiet. Jesus. I ain't got to find this shit. I just want to see if we got any tea in this cabinet.
Let's all be there Monday for the NBC All-Star Hour. Join your favorite stars for the biggest party of the year. Michael J. Fox, Miami Vice stars Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas, Nell Carter, Robert Blake, Bill Cosby, David Hasselhoff, and more. The music and comedy spectacular NBC's All-Star Party, Monday.
Here comes the one, the delicious one. Heinz is the big rich one. There's only one ketchup with this flavor pouring on. So thick, so rich, so second to none.
Only one ketchup stands for this kind of thickness with this kind of taste. Heinz.
Heinz is the big rich one.
Ketchup lovers, now try Heinz in the 64-ounce plastic bottle.
My daughter uses my shampoo. Johnson's Baby Shampoo. Johnson's cleans gently.
No more tears.
So it can't hurt my hair. And unlike some other baby shampoos,
It can't harm my eyes.
Johnson's gives my Julie's hair that clean, healthy look.
Johnson's leaves my mom's hair so shiny.
And I want my hair to look just like hers.
Johnson's Baby Shampoo from Johnson & Johnson.
For a healthy-looking clean.
You never outgrow.
If you're searching for something for your little girls and boys, and you're finding high prices but not finding toys, and you're sad and you're blue and your tire's running around, the Lionel Kitty City turned that frown upside down. We got selection, no price is true. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. The prices and selection are among the best around. But Lionel Kitty City turns that frown upside down.
Let's play a guessing game. Who's this?
Tinkerbell?
Right. Now guess what this is.
A crocodile?
Right. Now guess what this is.
A rabbit.
Oh, here's the easiest one of all.
Peter Pan, peanut butter.
Sure. Everybody knows Peter Pan.
Your eyes know and your tummy knows. Best of all, your taster knows. Peter Pan peanut butter is so grand. The smoothest peanut butter in the land.
Made a new way. Smoother and creamier than ever. Even the cap is new. It unscrews. And there's a new seal of purity that seals Peter Pan fresh. To stay fresh. It's fun to eat new, smoother Peter Pan. Spreads faster than you can say Peter Pan.
Peter Pan peanut butter is so grand. The smoothest peanut butter in the land. Mom says, Sally, I'm choosy about peanut butter. She chose Jif. Oh, I'm picky about peanut butter. That's why I pick Peter Pan. It just plain tastes better.
Peter Pan has the rich, peanutty taste kids like Sally love. In a survey, kids with a preference preferred Peter Pan's taste over Jif or Skippy.
Mom may buy it, but I eat it. Peter Pan, I pick you.
Particular people pick Peter Pan peanut butter.
Unthinkable? Unthinkable.
The unsinkable taste of Cheerios. Not a lot of sugar to weigh down on Cheerios. Look how they float, don't keep them down. So he can't, she can't, you can't sniff the unsinkable taste of Cheerios. Not a lot of sugar to weigh down on Cheerios. The unsinkable taste of Cheerios.
Now, listen, Sheikah-Tears, and listen carefully to what I've got to say here. First of all, I want to thank you guys, my subscribers, and all you guys. I want to really thank you, and I'll tell you why. I want to thank my subscribers and my Rashid-Tears. Now, my Rashid-Tears are basically you guys who never betrayed me. I never see it, nothing bad about me, y'all. I don't care about thinking everything, you know, some things from time to time, but in general. Meaning we always stuck together. We on an eye to eye with shit. I want to thank you guys because things are going to get really bad because y'all know we are spirituality around here. And I always keep it real with you. Now things going to get tremendously bad, tremendously scary. Very quick. So, with that in mind, I want you to remember also what I said about RVT Rashid's video tube. And that is, when things get bad, there isn't anyone that's going to be thinking about Rashid. And if they are, it's not going to be in a positive way. It's going to be in a very morbid way. Because what's going on in the world is going to outdo any type of entertainment that's going on. Social media otherwise. It's going to outdo it. So nobody's going to be thinking about Rashid. But nonetheless, you guys are still here sticking with me. And I told you before, it's a reason that I'm telling you to do this. And y'all listening. That's why I want to thank y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Others may fall away and stop listening and whatever, but never forget, Rashid don't go out of style. I never go out of style, even though it may seem like I never go out of style. And on top of that, you're going to be glad you stuck with me. Trust me when I'm telling you. And I want to thank you for sticking with me, guys. You know who you are. It's not all you guys. Some of you are pretending to be Rashid-Tears or pretending to be my friend. You're just wasting your time. This is not working. I know things. I know who my real friends are, my real companions who stick by me. And I want to thank you guys so much. Alright, continue to do that, and we'll continue to move on. The world may drift, and it may go, but we go, and it makes me so happy. It makes us so happy that it's like that, because this is what we wanted in the first damn place. I just want a certain audience. I don't want everybody, because everybody's not going to understand me. So why do I want everybody? It don't make sense. Thank you guys for sticking by me, and we're going to continue on to have some fun, and you're going to see we're going to grow. We're going to grow, and there's a lot of things I got to show you guys. A lot of things. But once again, thank you so much for sticking by me. Now, continuing on with this Tilly. My brain.
Oh yeah!
And even though our name is new, we still start feeling so good. Yes, sir. So fun. So, looking good. Yes, sir. So real, so true. So fit, so you.
Tyra, Chris, and One Tree Hill. Smackdown Supernatural. Gilmore Girls, what could be better than watching it all? Right here together, just strike a pose and grab a seat. We're turning up the heat. Sweet. Call the crew and see what's new. CW Philly, so good, so you. Yes, sir. So funny, so fun.
So, yes, sir.
So real, so true.
So fit, so you. Yes, sir.
Get ready, get set. So good stuff. So funny, so you. CW
we gonna find all the hottest toys? On the planet Mars? No! On a mountaintop?
Hot we got at KB Toy Stores. It's the place to shop. You'll see all the latest toys to choose from. Hot we got at KB.
Can't find that popular new toy? If it's hot, then KB's got it. And you'll find a big selection of the hottest toy hits every day at all of our convenient locations.
All the latest toys to choose from. Hot we got at KB.
Now Slice puts 10% real juices in a whole new soft drink. New Mandarin Orange Slice. We got the juice. We got the jazz. A great new taste that no one had. Mandarin Orange. We got the juice. We got the twist. There's only one that tastes like this. Real juices. We got the juice. We got the splash. Orange Slice. We got the taste that no one has. All nice. We got the juice. Diet too. Orange Slice.
You know, we told Meredith that if she wanted to meet guys, she had to loosen up.
Let her hair down.
Yeah, into the 80s. So we got her a new do and some wild new boots from Payless.
Payless is all the latest style.
For Payless prices, she could still afford to go out and practice mingling.
Want to dance?
Sure.
I think she's getting the hang of it.
Right now at Payless, women's fashion boots and all these great styles are on sale for just $14.99 to $19.99. Payless Shoe Source. You could pay more, but why?
4 days only. Just 4 days for the Fredder Appliance in the store warehouse sale. 4 days this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Don't spend more than $163 for this 19-inch color portable TV or $237 for this Magnavox VHS video cassette recorder.
The Fredder Appliance 4-day in the store warehouse sale. 4 big days this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
4 days of low prices just for you.
It's just totally warped. Oh, by the way, I found some tea. Yeah, I actually found some. And I also found some scrapple. So I'm making some scrapple and eggs for us. Yeah, we need some scrapple and eggs. We're gonna eat, grits now. Because I don't want us to get too full. We've been eating twice now in the afternoons. And we eating it big in the afternoons and we don't want to eat no dinner. We skip dinner. So we gotta change that, yeah. We're going to just eat scrapple and eggs. And then tonight I'll fix us something, Yeah, that's reasonable enough. That's reasonable enough. That's reasonable enough. So, most definitely. Your mind, when you're creating something, your mind gets warped, and you start thinking all this shit. And I'm hard. I heard a name that I never heard of before, and that name was art exploitation. Art exploitation. Art exploitation. I never heard that before. I think I'm gonna use that. I like that. Art exploitation or art exploitation. Like back in Grindhouse days, when they had Grindhouse, art exploitation. I never heard that before. It said I like that. I like that. I think that fits what kind of art this is. I really fucking like that. Art exploitation. I like that. It's taking art and just totally warping it the fuck out to some old crazy blueprint of entertainment. I like the way this put, art exploitation or art exploitation. I like that. I like that. Too bad somebody grabbed that. Yeah, somebody actually grabbed that. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. If I would have came past me, I would have said Rashid exploitation or Rashid exploitation. I'm so selfish like that. Everything got to be Rashid all around. You know. So it probably will be something like that. I swear. I'm focused on these two animations right here, Linda Lee's and Lily, the Lollipop Cop. I'm telling you, they're gonna be playing back to back. They're gonna be playing back to back. But the thing is, I gotta get Lily caught up. I have to get Lily caught up because Lily, I'm just starting out with her. She's way behind. Way behind. So I gotta get her caught up. But I find myself putting together Tilly, which is Lily's little sister, which I'll see on the screen. Her life, what she'd been through before she became a cop. And I'm seeing, yeah, she could be raunchy. You know, it's almost like I'm doing a profile on the air. But I'm not doing a profile on the air right now. I'm just saying. It could be like really raunchy. You know, I'll get into it later. Most of it gonna be in the animation. You know, and this is before she became a model. My foster. I was more raunchy than my older brother. I met girls, and their little sister was more raunchier than them. I swear to God, you'd be surprised. The girls I was fucking with, their little sister was more raunchier than them. I swear. And I didn't give a shit. As long as, she didn't find out stuff. Let's keep shit real. Let's keep shit real. But the little sister was more raunchy than the older sister. So it's coming out now of when they're police officers, why does Tilly act that way? She's more, I won't say she's more ignorant, anything like that, of the sort. But she's more ambitious. She's ambiguous. Ambiguous. Whatever that word is. Whatever that word is. That's what she is. Then Lily is. Lily's smart. Lily got the brains. Lily got the Bronx, And Tilly is the same way in a sense, but she's just more, she's just more,
Here. Place your hands on the tape. On here. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're gonna have to quit doing this, No.
Who is it?
Ernie Keebler, ma'am.
The elf?
Yes, ma'am?
I don't believe in elves.
Do you like chocolate?
Honey, I live for it.
You should try our Chocolate Lovers Chips Deluxe cookies.
Slide one through the mail slot.
Only elves use 2 kinds of chocolate.
Ooh, big milk chocolate chunks and semi-sweet chips, too. Wow! I love these Chips Deluxe.
Now, do you believe in elves?
Honey, for another cookie, I'd believe you were Elvis.
Keebler cookies, uncommonly good.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure for double Miss Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize double is the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Miss Gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Miss Gum.
Lately, it seems everyone knows more about digital cameras than I do.
You want to go to 3.2 megapixels with 3 times optical zoom.
I need someone to get me up to speed. fast.
At Circuit City, you'll learn all about digital photography. And right now, get a free memory card at $34.99 value with this Kodak 5-megapixel digital camera, just $299.99. Circuit City.
Same burger, same bun, same fries, no fun. One piece is different. Same meal, same place, same deal, same taste.
Hey, it's the Arby's Great Escape from Boring Burgers. Right now, we've got lots of different ways to escape, like 3 delicious kinds of chicken, 3 low-fat light sandwiches, and our freshly sliced roast beef. So escape to Arby's or...
Same meal, same deal. But Arby's is different.
Hey, different is good.
Let's all be there Monday for the NBC All-Star Hour. Join your favorite stars for the biggest party of the year. Michael J. Fox, Miami Vice stars Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas, Nell Carter, Robert Blake, Bill Cosby, David Hasselhoff, and more. The Music and Comedy Spectacular, NBC's All-Star Party, Monday.
It's funny sometimes how, you know, when you look at animation, there's no clown animation really. And a girl clown at that. And a girl clown animation at that. That's just fucking, you know. But what's funny about it is that, here's the thing, if you let it go on, if you let the animation go on, you will forget the fact that they're clowns. You will forget it. You will see their face and it will just disappear. You know? You will see that, okay, I'm not seeing a clown no more, really. Because you look like Ronald McDonald. Now you look at Ronald McDonald. You ain't say he was a clown. You never really noticed it. You see how it just disappeared? But yeah, he transformed to some character. Right. That's what I'm saying, who represented McDonald's. You see what I'm saying? That's what I want this to be like. A character looks like that, but you don't realize it, you know. And I told you, it's not just clowns. It's not just that. I told you, and we learned that already about what's going on with them. Ain't no clown in it. There ain't no clown in it. So I can't find it. I know I'm not going to find it in there. I'm trying to look through my notes here. Sometimes I'll put my notes over here, then I put my notes over there. I get them so mixed up here. To worship giving. Let me see this one. I was going to do a spiritual lecture besides this. Would you believe that? I was. No. Then I said no. I think we can wait for the spiritual stuff. Because God is in the middle of something going on here with the world. And I might talk about something and I have to go back and say something. So you better wait on the Lord and see what God has to, what's He doing with everything right now. Because obviously something's going on with the way the weather is and everything like this. So I don't want to do no spiritual lecture now. This is the time just to be silent until we will know when that's what I'm saying. We will know when it's okay to talk about spirituality. Right now it's not, because obviously God is in the middle of something. Everybody thinking one thing, but not paying attention to something else, the weather and stuff like that. So something's going on here. So I'd rather wait until later and then we'll talk about spirituality, which will be the wise thing to do, being as though this is Great Tribulation starting and everything. So we'll just wait on that, because obviously this this weather pattern is outrageous, and at the same time the whole country getting rid of restrictions. There's something great going on. Something great happen. Something's definitely going to happen. So I better wait on the spiritual talk until we find out what's really going on here. What's really going on here. Because right now, everything is up in the air. We're not sure. So we'll wait on it. There's no problem. Getting back to this, do they have any? I know I ain't put nothing in the oh, I know where it is. I think I know where it is. 1 second here. I'm glad I got this art portfolio, man. I can fit all this shit in there, you know. Really comes in handy, you know. Let's see. Okay, here we go, right here. Let's see. So much for the folders. Okay, let's see. Got 2 out. Okay. Oh, that's why, because they're together. Okay, a period. Yeah, she represents a period. Not a clown. The difference between a clown and a parrot. A parrot is that a clown is a performance artist, often associated with a circus, and typically characterized by bright, oversized clothing, a red nose, face paint, and a brightly colored wig, and who performs slapstick. While a parrot they're just a natural person. They don't have that employment of being with the circus. That's the difference between the two. Okay. And Tiffy Taffy, okay, Sugar Gang, the Sugar Cane Gang. So I gotta get all that caught up. Before this episode. So right now, I could say I'm just taking a break. Really, I'm not really doing anything. Got these shows coming up though. They'll be coming up very soon. But per se, I'm not really doing anything. But I really appreciate you guys coming here and listening to me. I'm really appreciate it, man. Entering my world. Welcome to my house. Y'all know the routine. Sit back and relax and don't be so mean. Yeah, I really appreciate y'all coming here. You know, others are I don't know. They taste change. They're very excited about getting their life back, being away. Like I say it personally, on a personal note, I want to see it happen. And we ain't laughing. We are not laughing around here. I got to see these people go right back to being the way they was. I got to see this shit. I got to see this shit with my own 2 eyes. I got to see it. And we'll leave it just there. We'll leave, because it's not about, right, this ain't about them. But I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying. I got to see this shit. I want to see this world go right back to being fucked up the way it was. I got to see it with my own damn eyes. Nonetheless, getting back to this shit. I have the beginning of Doll Nation. I just ain't launched it yet. I just think it's too big to be launched for just one show. And that's something my manager brought out. It's too big to be launched for just Linda Lease. I think it will be okay if this Lollipop Cop gets caught up to Linda. Now we do animation for it. I think Domination will be set to be launched in. That's just my opinion about it. Maybe 3. Maybe about 3. I'm sure it could stand on 2, but 3 is usually a crowd. 2 is usually company. So you got Linda Lace and Lily, the Lollipop Cop. That's just 2. And usually that's just company. Well, if you get 3 in there, then you get a trio. So I know I can launch it with 3. Domination. I know I can launch Domination with 3. So we'll see. We'll see. Right now my goal is just focusing on getting Lily caught up to Linda. That's my focus now. And I know it's a tremendous amount of work, but it's enjoyable work. It's going to be fun. Right now it's laying out backgrounds. Lily got a simple background. She did the right thing. Yeah, it's Tiffy, the one that went astray. They started out rough. And she said, I'm going to help you out with your life. You come on with me. You're going to be a police officer like me. And her life straightened up. But she still got the Bobcat in her. She still got the Bobcat in her. So, yeah. Pretty creative there. Wondering how a whole candy world is going to look. Like I say, the Candyland game and stuff like that. I never had Mousetrap. I always wanted Mousetrap, but I knew for a fact how complicated Mousetrap looked. I knew for a fact that a game like that would not last in the house I was living in. I mean, you'll find the pieces on the floor and shit like that. It'll be a mess, dude. A game like Mousetrap, you gotta have some mature kids in the house to play that game. Who, when they finish playing it, they'll put everything in the right back the way it was, and this and that. You gotta be very, very. The kids gotta be very mature, because if you notice, that's the only game like that. It's just a unique board game. Always wanted that, man. I swear I always wanted that. But you gotta be really, really mature. The child gotta be really mature to handle a board game like Mousetrap. In other words, they gotta take care of shit. They really gotta take care of shit. We had so many toys, but the only time I took care of one board game, just to prove I could take care of shit. Then I started getting stuff on my own, and my stuff I was getting on my own started mysteriously breaking. Fucking chimps, But I just wanted to prove I could take care of shit. I wasn't your average child. And like now, no one's really interested in this right here, Lily. And I said it's gonna be like Rashid the Mystical Sorcerer. I said that. It's gonna be like Rashid the Mystical Sorcerer. Everybody wanna see it, but guess what? She ain't going no fucking where. You can forget that. I plan to grow her out just as much as Linda. And that's a good question. Yeah, that's a very good question right there. Yeah, that question right there. It's a good question. Are they going to be sharing the same universe? That's a good question. I've been contemplating that over and over and over again in my head. Are they going to share the same universe? Are they going to share the same universe? And the answer is yes. But you're going to see it in a product. Like, for instance, they're going to say, okay, we live in the city of North Sheen. They're not going to say, okay, we live in the city of North Sheen. You know, this is North Sheen, da da da. They ain't going to say that. But you will see Cherry Chime over there in Lily. You'll see Cherry Chime over there. There won't be nobody complaining about it except over Linda Lace's North Sheen, where she lives. So you'll see a Cherry Chime machine over there. It's like, hey, there's Cherry Chimes, you know. You'll see stuff like that. Just letting you know it's a shared universe. But just to out and come and talk the same shit that they do on Linda Lace, no. You won't never ever see that. But you'll see stuff to note, and they share the same universe. And it's not the same universe, it's the same world. The people, everybody else say the same universe. I don't think, no, it's the same world. It's not the universe. It's just the same world. So that's what we say around here, guys, the same world, not the universe. The universe is obvious. You ain't got to say that. They don't count for anything. Yeah, that don't even make sense. Do they share the same world? Yes, they share the same world. But like I say, you'll never see it. You'll just see it in the product. And you'll wonder how far is North Sheen it is from where they live at. Which is, let me see, I got it written down. Okay. Desertville. Or Sugarland. Desertville, Sugarland. That's where they live at. Now, how far is Desertville from North Sheen? You will never know. You will never know. You will never ever find out. But they live in Desertville. You'll never, know how far Desertville is from. It's from North Sheen. So
you're watching HBO.
Next, travel to the place where space and time end and madness begins. Maximilian Schell and Anthony Perkins voyage to the black hole. Next on HBO.
Push it, click it, press it, flick it, tune it in, turn it on. This is what you watch it on. Any way you work it, integrate your circuit at the city. Circuit City.
Come to the place you welcome. Technology with a heart. Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state of the art.
A gadget and a gizmo for electric machismo. Some amplitude for the radical dude. We're tuned into your attitude.
Come to the place you welcome. Technology with a heart. Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state of the art. Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state of the art.
Just give me honest work at honest pay, honest sweat from honest play, and when I'm through, that's when I'll say, I want my clean as real as I breathe. It's gotta be 99.44. I want my clean as real as I breathe. Nothing less, nothing more.
If you're looking for the real clean you can only get from a pure soap, you want Ivory.
It's gotta be pure, that's for sure. I want my clean as real as Ivory.
I don't
don't want to feel bad about sugar. I want to feel good about me.
Feeling good about yourself, feeling carefree. You've got new carefree sugarless stuff, fresher taste that's sugar-free. Feeling good about yourself, feeling carefree.
Now that Carefree has a new, fresher taste, why would anyone chew gum with all that sugar?
So what I'm trying to say is, for me, it's easier if I kept things that way. Yeah, it's easier for me. I know it don't seem like it, but in creating things, it's easier. It's easier for me. They have their own bridge. You know, they may share the same bridge. They just may not talk about it. Linda Lace, everything is talked about. Over here, nothing's going to be talked about. So it's going to be a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like we had the North Sea Bridge. You'll hear the North Sea Bridge in Linda Lace's animation. But when you look at this animation, Lily animation, you'll see North Sea Bridge, but they will never say it's North Sea Bridge. You'll never hear them say it. At least I don't think. It's possible, but at least I don't think. At least I don't think. You know, one thing about animation is fun to whip up things, and you can really create with it. Like I've been watching, I watched the original Popeye. Let's take Popeye for an example. Popeye have been transformed into something unrecognizable. So did Pink Panther. Pink Panther had sons, for Christ's sake. You know, you really can create with animation. But one of the things about Popeye in particular, I can't get over that he had a son. I just feel a certain, and Olive Oyl was the boy's mother. I can't get over that. I can't, for some reason. I can't get over that. In earlier animation with Popeye, Olive Oyl joined the military with a goon. Yeah, this was in the 80s. She was in the army with a goon. A goon was the Popeye's enemy. They were these strange people with broad shoulders and big noses. They were goons. And they became friends with Olive Oyl, and Olive Oyl and the goon joined the military. See, that's going way off. And then later on, he had a son. His Popeye's son. Now the focus is on his son. And the son gets into these shenanigans. And here comes Popeye to the rescue. Can't get over that. Can't get over that. So, would you call that sharing the same world? Think about it. Wimpy, here's another one. Here's the thing that gets me about it also. Check this out. Wimpy talks now. Not just talk, but I mean really mature talks. It owns his own hamburger place. This is in Popeye's son, when Popeye had a son. Everybody goes to Wimpy's. Everybody. And Wimpy walking around, talking mature and everything. You see? totally different from the animation we grew up on with Popeye. Is that the same world? If it's the same world, then why wasn't they doing all that before? If it's the same world. Pebbles and Bam Bam. Bam Bam is incredibly strong when Bam Bam was a child. Incredibly strong. But when he got older, there was no signs of him being strong at all. No signs. And the children at home was just wondering what happened to his strength. And it was absolutely nobody. It's like it never existed. You see what I'm talking about? See what you can do with animation? And the list go, yeah, we can go on and on and on with stuff like that. So now when you look at Linda Lees and Tilly, do they share the same world? It's nothing to say, yes, they do. It's nothing. It's like obvious. It's like obvious. Like I said, they do share the same world, but you'll just see it in franchise. You won't just hear nobody say it. It won't be that obvious. It won't be that, you know. Look at Archie. They live in Riverdale. That animation. Have y'all seen Archie's Mysteries? One of the best animations you can watch. Very entertaining. Is Archie's Mysteries. It's so fucking entertaining. Archie's Mysteries. I mean, but you never thought that Riverdale would go spiritual. You never thought it would go spiritual. Or spirituality in Archie? That was always bullshit, but it made Archie better, surprisingly. In my opinion, if they had the Archie franchise like that from the beginning, it would have looked better. They should have kept it like that from the beginning when Archie first came out. They should have had it like that. In a way, it was spiritual because they had Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Now, Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Archie's, you know they share the same world. They share this. There's no way. There's two animations, but they share this. They both live in Springs. All that shit. All of it. All of it. That's the closest Archie came to spirituality. But then when you get to Archie's Mysteries, the whole show is supernatural stuff in this one town, Riverdale. And that would have been awesome from the start. But you see how later on it can improve better than the original. Because Archie's Mysteries are the shit, man. Who could not, deny that you will get into those animations if you watch them. Awesome. Awesome animation watching there. Archie's Mysteries too. Awesome. So you see that a lot of animations share the same world. Even the newer ones compared to the old ones, it could be the same animations that share the same, you know. But that Flintstones ones was crazy there. That was crazy. Bam Bam, what happened to him gotta be one of the most main character changes in animation history for him to grow up and not be strong. And like him being strong, everything is gone. You know nothing about it no more. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's just a normal guy now when he get older. And the Jetsons, I don't know what happened to them, you know, as they got older. They never showed, you know, Elroy, the boy. That would be interesting to see. Maybe they did and we missed it. I don't know, but we never came across Elroy's adult. That would make Judy, his sister, very old. I don't think they never did that one. They just left. Nobody gives a fuck about the Jetsons that much. Not that much. Not compared to the Flintstones, dude. Not compared to the Flintstones. Yeah, I like Judy. I took Judy. Yeah. So, in a nutshell, that's what I'm saying about this shared. They call it shared universe. I call it, it's the shared world. It makes sense if you say shared world rather than shared universe. It's just the shared universe thing. It's just, don't you think that's getting a little bit way out of whack? What about a shared world? Or shared planet? Or shared time? Or shared generation? That universe thing is getting way out of hand, dude. Way out of, but that's just my opinion about it. So you'll hardly ever hear that around here. You'll hear shared world around here. Let's not get too crazy and shit. Everybody share the same universe, for Christ's sake. I don't give a fuck who it is. Yes, what I'm saying. Everybody share. I mean, the universe is the universe. You gotta say world. Universe don't make sense. Everybody share that. No matter who the fuck. Ain't nobody gonna have a different universe. I mean, you gonna have a different world, but you have a different universe. It don't make sense. But that's just showing you how what the world is. Pop culture, something, dude. Pop culture. They don't. That's why I ain't digging that. They don't make sense. They just don't make fucking sense. They do stuff because it sounds. Yeah, they stick the way it sounds. It sounds better. They do stuff because it sounds better. They don't care if it makes sense. It just sounds better. The same universe. It sounds. See? But you're not thinking about this. See, that's different between us and them. You know what I mean? We go by common knowledge. They don't go by pop culture. Don't go by common knowledge. They do stuff because it sounds or it looks. They don't go by common knowledge. Shared universe. That only makes everybody has the same universe. That only makes sense. It's a shared world. You know? Shared world. Or shared generation. Or something like that. Basically it's the shared, it's the same world. The same world. The same universe. The shared universe. How you gonna share it? It's the fuck. That's another thing. How you gonna share it? See what I'm talking about? How you gonna share it? No, it's the same universe. They have the same, you know. But that don't even make sense. It's the same world. That makes sense. The same world. The same world. They just complicate every fucking thing. I guess that's why everybody love them so much, pop culture. That's why they the shit right now and nobody else is. That's why underground could never fuck with pop culture, because for some reason people just love pop culture. They love it more than any fucking thing. They rulers. They the leaders. But still they don't make sense to us. They don't make sense to us. They do stuff because it sound or look a certain way, but it don't make sense. They don't care. It don't make sense. So they just do it anyway. You may see a cherry chime something in Lily, but you will never hear him saying, you know, the shit they see over Linda Leash. Cherry chime is like Coca-Cola or Pepsi in this stuff here. You know, it is. And it works out for the better. It does. Well, I swear to God, man. Oh, man. I almost lost my appetite over it. Ain't got nothing to do with y'all. It just got something to do with what we just talked about. We just talking shit right now, man. And I swear, I swear. Something I'm just thinking about. Gotta keep your eye on the social media thing, man. Because it's changing. You know? It's changing for the better. It's really changing for the better. It's growing out. And it's massive, this really massive system. Whether you want to admit it or not, it is. It's going with life. It's going with time. It's expanding. And it is expandable. It's very expandable. And that's awesome. That's just awesome. You know, that's just awesome. The weather's supposed to be heating up this week. For us on Western Front. I don't know how it is for the rest of the world, but I know we're going to experience a heat wave in a couple of days or so. Now, nice. Gotta stay cool, drink plenty of fluids, stuff like that. While the rest of the world about to rev up, I don't know what God gonna do. I don't know. But they got the engines at the starting line, and they gonna rev up and go the fuck off. I'm pretty sure God's gonna intervene. I'm pretty sure of it, guys. There's no way God is not. He's sitting back watching right now. They all in the dugouts, ready to charge that fucking field like never before. But God is gonna be right there. Now you watch and see. Now you watch now. Now you watch and see. God is doing this for a reason, and I'm sure later on we'll find out what it is. But we gotta stay the same. And most important right here, mind our business. Mind our business, not our business. Stay wholesome and stay innocent, guys. Stay pure. Mind our business. It's not our business. So excited about this stuff. I really am. Seeing Tiffy at a young age play with a slinky, a mini slinky at a truck driver stop. She hustled. You know, I got my characters acting out exactly what I wanted to do when I was younger, but I didn't do it. I would have loved, you know how, I think everybody would like an Arnold's. You know what? Happy Days, everybody go to Arnold's and hang out. Who didn't want, at a young age, to go to somewhere and hang out there? Like an Arnold's, like a restaurant. Or see, we had the gallery. When I got in high school, we had the gallery. We hung out in the gallery. But it's not the same. I mean like a corner store or something that everybody went to. That would be pretty fucking cool. You know? But usually when you go to them places, there's always some bullshit in there. It's always like who belongs, who don't belong, all this bullshit. Who owns it and stuff like that. It's always just crap. So it's good to create animation and make them have one of them, a hangout place. The thing I got to say about it is that in real life, well, in WB, the WB had Charmed. And y'all know about Charmed with 3 witches. I couldn't understand their hangout place. Their hangout place was like a club. It just looked weird. I don't know. I just didn't buy it. You know how you just buy some hangout places? But when Phoebe and them hung out there, they just look weird. They look off. They not only did they look like whores. Not only did they look like whores, dude. You know, usually you're in a wholesome environment or whatever. Like, you know. Not only did they look like whores, they just look off because they was witches. It just didn't work for me, you know. Their hangout place in Charm. I don't know, it just didn't fucking work for me. In Melrose Place, you really saw theirs. But when you get to Beverly Hills 90210s, that guy right there, yeah, you brought that. You brought their hangout place. In Beverly Hills 90210, you brought theirs. But in Melrose Place, you hardly brought it. Maybe Melrose Place, maybe, I don't know. But you never knew about, you know. But Charm, could forget it. They shit suck. It's like people was fucking all around them, getting blowjobs all around them and everything. I mean, they just looked like whorish. You didn't buy this shit. Maybe some people did, you know. Maybe some people did. But the point I'm in is you try to make one of these places that people go to. And in Riverdale, they go to what's his name? I forgot his name, but they hang out in his place. In Archie's Mysteries, they hang out in his restaurant. Yo, you gotta have a spot where everybody come together and hang out. It makes it more fun, you know. Ours around here, RBT, is offbeat. So we're talking about Tilly's younger days. She hung out at a truck stop. She get free ice cream and stuff like that. She hustled. And from there, somebody asked her to be a model, and she became a model. Then from there, she became a police officer. And it's fascinating to bring all that to life, you know, to see it. It's like, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Letting that pirate image just melt away like ice cream. Like she in a clown, she in a pirate, she's just the way she looks. You know. But one thing about Toy Story, they want you to think that they're toys all the way through the movie. They don't want you to forget about their toys all the way through the movie, or you will forget their toys. Yeah. So they try to add some new shit on there, like they add the Army Men later on, then they add Barbie later on, and stuff like that. It's like they added some stuff on, you know. They don't want you to forget that they're toys, because you will forget that they're toys. It's a natural thing. That's why I'm not concerned about the way Lily looks and all, because you're going to forget it after a while. And that's what I want. I just want them to be that character, you know, like. Interesting to see. Interesting enough. So anyway, let me get out of here. I'll be back because the animation is not finished yet. So I will be back for more of these picture ups, interesting discussions about Rashid's animation and all, because we didn't even start yet. We didn't even begin yet, guys. And thanks again for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thanks again for sticking with me, y'all Rashid Kateers. I really appreciate it. And if you want to become a Rashid Kateer, you know what you got to do. And let's do this again soon, alright? Y'all be safe. Take care. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Alright? Peace out. See ya.